This True Crimes of Lake County centers on an infamous story with many twists and turns, and a mystery that remains to this day. This event was in part the inspiration for this series. On June 12, 1924, the largest train robbery in United States history occurred in Rondout, Illinois. A group of men were able to steal $3 million from a train as it passed through Lake County, after it left Chicago and was headed for Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and then stops further west. The Rondout Train Robbery became infamous not only because of the large amount stolen, but also because of events and the poor choices that happened after the initial crime. The Newton boys, a group of 4 brothers originally from Texas, were bank robbers and decided to attempt something larger. They found a few other men to work with and formed a plan to rob a mail train. These watercolor sketches in the Dunn Museum's collection were done by Andy Austin. She was a staff artist for WLS-TV, and these paintings illustrated the February 21st, 1977 segment of a week-long TV news series on famous crimes in the Chicago area. Austin had a 44-year career as a freelance courtroom sketch artist for ABC's National News Bureau and its Chicago affiliate, WLS-TV. The Dunn Museum has 5 of these watercolors depicting scenes from various parts of the Rondout train robbery. 2 members of the group, Brent Glasscock and Willis Newton, disguised themselves as train workers and boarded train number 57 of the Chicago, Milwaukee, and St. Paul line at Union Station in Chicago. The 2 men took over the train near the station at Rondout and forced the brakeman and engineer to make an unscheduled stop at Milwaukee Road. This watercolor depicts the chaotic scene inside the train car as the group threw formaldehyde bombs through the windows to force the train workers outside. The workers were then made to help load 63 specific mail sacks from train car number 2105 into stolen Cadillacs that the rest of the group were waiting in, before they then sped off into the night. The Dunn Museum collection also features this Rondout sign that once hung at the Chicago, Milwaukee, St. Paul, and Pacific Railroad, often referred to as the Milwaukee Road. This railroad operated in the Midwest and Northwest of the United States from 1847 until 1986. The Milwaukee Road was taken over by the Sioux Line in 1985. This Chicago North Shore and Milwaukee Railroad kerosene switch light dates from 1920 to 1927 and was used at the Rondout switching yard. It was purchased by Mike Roster in the 1970s from the Highwood, Illinois shop of the Chicago North Shore and Milwaukee Railroad. So, did the Newton boys get away with their crime? What mystery remains to this day? Find out in these additional videos in the links below, including an animation from the Dunn Museum and an interview with Larry Potash for his program Backstory with Larry Potash. And keep an eye out for our next video in this series to learn more of the infamous True Crimes of Lake County.